everybody, my name is Fortifier and welcome to episode 29 of the Fireside Chat. Today we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Whoa, so much Sonic!
Yeah, we've been talking about Sonic a lot lately. Don't judge me, it's RNG. I know that I say this quite often, but basically the way it works, I have like a selection matrix and every system's assigned a number, and then I choose from that number what games from another number. And for some weird reason, we got Sonic CD on the contemporary corner, and then we had Sonic 3 on this one. So this is like the Sonic Twin Sisters episode. I don't know if they're going to be released the same day, but it's a twofer. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 came out in 1994, a powerhouse year. Growing up, I played a lot of Sonic. I played Sonic 1 whenever it came out as a kid, Sonic 2 on my dad's Game Gear. Sonic 3, however, I never touched until I was an adult. That's a lie. I actually bought it from Sam's Club. There was this like compilation Sonic and Knuckles plus, you know, whatever, because by the way, this game's a game broken up into two, right? And this happens to be one part of it. The other part is Sonic and Knuckles. Now, we're not going to be covering Sonic and Knuckles right now, but I recorded the gameplay for this before I recorded this, so I'm still fresh in you know, how this plays and stuff. The only way for me to get my copy of Sonic 3 to work is to combine them into Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't know why this will not read on the cart, but fuck, it was irritating. I was trying to figure out a way, and I remembered, hey, these two games together equals one game. Now, we're not going to be covering the topic of Sonic and Knuckles, even though I'm pretty sure Sonic and Knuckles came out the same year. That's a time for a different episode. I could realistically talk about both, but the purpose of this solely is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So fast forward to where I'm an adult. I beat this game roughly last year at some point on stream. It's a really, really good one, and it comes from 1994. Now, here's the thing. Most of my games on my wall are from the early 90s, so if I was to tell you what other games came out in 1994, it would ultimately be the same thing over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Such as Beneath the Steel Sky, The Lion King, Theme Park, you know, games like that. Games like Breath of Fire 2, Blackthorn, Star Trek The Next Generation, Echo the Dolphin, Streets of Rage 3, Police Knots. I really want to play Police Knots, that looks like a really good game. So as you can see, 94 is just a legendary year for gaming. Early 90s is probably the best retro time ever. I don't care what anybody says. If you're from my generation where you grew up playing like the SNES and the Genesis and other 16-bit games, maybe even with the TG16, this is where it was at. This is one of the best platformers out there that I know of. Personally, I think Sonic CD is better, but after playing this, I might be internally conflicted because this one's really interesting. But anyway, that's enough out of me. Let's go ahead and take a look at this cart real quick, and then we'll hop into some plot. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this copy of Sonic 3. This one has weathered the storm. It looks really, really rough. The logo, unfortunately, for the most part, is faded to some capacity. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Another example of Sega giving a shit. Just a very, very well-designed logo. You got Dr. Robotnik, you got Tails, and then you got Sonic holding up the number 3. It's artistic. What more could you want? There's really nothing. Oh my god! Sweet Prince. Anyway, it happens. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and talk some plot. Alright, let's go ahead and talk a little bit of plot. So this game picks up immediately after Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If you recall, at the end of number 2, you fall off the Death Egg, and then Tails picks you up with his magical biplane that he, by some force of nature, acquired the ability to fly, and then rescues you, essentially. And then because if you got the Chaos Emeralds, because we know everybody goes for the Chaos Emeralds, right? Everybody. Not once in my life have I gone after the Chaos Emeralds, because fuck that nonsense. It's stupid. It's just a lot of extra time I just don't have in my life. Anyway, you land on this place called Angel Island, where you meet this red chuckle fuck by the name of Knuckles the Echidna. I don't know how to pronounce that. Echidna. He floats through the air like this. He's cool, I guess. But we'll cover him. We'll talk more about him in Sonic and Knuckles, should we ever cover that in the future. But Dr. Robotnik, who's on his shit again, convinces Knuckles that we are here to steal the Master Emerald, when in reality, Robotnik wants it, right? So because of that, he convinces Knuckles to steal all of the Chaos Emeralds that we just spent a lot of fucking time getting. And he goes off to fix the Death Egg that we totally shit on last time, right? And welcome to Sonic 3. No more, no less. The second half of that game obviously is picked up in Sonic and Knuckles because that is the second part of this game. Remember, if you don't take anything else from this episode, remember, Sonic 3 mounted on Sonic and Knuckles equals one legendary game, right? Take them apart, they're two separate games on their own, but for the most part, if you put them together, they are one game. That's the way it was meant to be. The game was just too damn big. Too damn big! Anyway, let's go ahead and pop it in and play it. I'm excited. Sonic 3 is probably my second favorite retro Sonic, so let's check it out. There we go. Jesus Christ. It took me a fucking act of Congress to get that to work. Sonic 3, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Knuckles. So, what I want you to remember is that we're playing this with the Sonic and Knuckles cart. So it's mounted on top of it, right? That's the only way I can get it to work. If I have it by itself, it will not work. So what you're seeing is still Sonic 3. The first half of this thing we're doing is Sonic 3. I guess is the best way to describe it. We go flying in there, bad shit happens, we run into Knuckles. Knuckles is an ultimate meme lord, takes all the Chaos Emeralds and fucks off to the right. Is the game starting? And this is a eye catch, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. What do we have? We have one player in competition. Competition is where you have two people. It's split screen, top and bottom. And we have a few choices. So what we're going to do, we can play as Knuckles if we want, but we're going to keep it as an organic Sonic 3 experience where Knuckles is not part of this yet. We'll come back and do Sonic and Knuckles on a separate day. For all intents and purposes, this is Sonic 3, okay? Alright, so apparently we can't skip that. Alright, so he takes all the Chaos Emeralds, laughs like a little bitch, and runs away. Alright, so right off the bat, this controls better than Sonic CD, ironically. It doesn't feel sluggish, which is strange to me. So the question is, did they finally fix this? Because I think Sonic 3 came out. After Sonic CD. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I played it backwards. To where Sonic CD came first. Alright, there should be a bonus level in here, and there is. So this is one of my favorite bonus levels ever. You basically get the blue spheres, and I could probably get all of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and at this point it's just rings. So we gotta get all the blue spheres, but the longer we wait, the faster it goes. So you gotta be quick about it. Alright. This is one of the parts that suck. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Perfect. I actually really enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic and Knuckles is when it starts to get fucking ridiculous, to be honest. 1, 2, 1, 1. Alright, we gotta find somewhere we haven't been yet. We gotta go exploring. There we go. This is one of the few mini games I'm actually really decent at. So, I really enjoy this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Cool. 20 more, and I think that they're here. No, there's 4 more there. And they're right here, and we won. 1, 2, 1, 1. And we get a Chaos Emerald. Nice. So these bonus levels are kind of hidden versus the rest of them where they're kind of 50 coins or more kind of bullshit. Maybe you can do it if you get 50 or more. I never really cared to check. I just always stumbled upon them like that. Doing better than we were doing at Sonic CD. Which I'm not gonna knock, that game is fantastic. Great music, a lot better music than this, but that's probably because of the way that the Sega CD handles music. If I had to make a choice, 1, 2, 3, alright. And, be careful to stab me in the asshole! Ah, Tails, you suck. Okay, let's keep on going. This blew my mind as a kid. Blew my mind. It also blew my mind that on the first level, I'd be running into a fucking boss. I didn't expect that at all. I need you to contribute more. And everything catches on fire, and everything's scorched, so we're gonna keep on going. In terms of gimmicks, I don't know how many there are in this game. But there are quite a few bonus stages, which is dope. So the principle here is to keep landing in the middle. I think you can get a Chaos Emerald from here, but you gotta make sure that you don't fall out of the ring, which is probably gonna happen. The longer you stay on those little parts, or if you fall on the goal, you're boned. There we go. And we got an extra life, nice. See, so it turns into the goal if you hit it too many times, so, I mean, there's really nothing you can do. It's either sit in the corner and wait, or you just endure it. I find it's a lot better it's a lot easier to do the sphere minigame. I just find it to be amazing. Woo! And we got another life, so another life for 100 coins, which we're probably gonna lose like really rapidly. All right, I think we can bust through here if I'm smart. This might be a Knuckles only thing. The game is very different if you're playing as Knuckles. You can basically shoot across everywhere. And did you just fuck me over? Okay, no. We got a fire power up. I don't know what that one does. All right, is he coming back? I'm gonna power fuck you. Oh yeah, this is the one that you can. Yeah, okay, so you can shoot like a fireball across. That makes sense. No, I don't want your water. God damn it. We got through Act 1 with a fuck ton of coins, or rings. I'd venture to say that, as an overall game, Sonic 3 is better than Sonic CD, just the way it handles. But I can't vouch for the Sega CD version that much. I played the PC version growing up, so that was, whenever we played it on Contemporary Corner, it was a drastically different experience for me. Drastically different. Alright, so that lowers the water. And we get another bonus level. Well, we were. I mean, I don't think they're going to take it away from us. Which bonus stage do we have now? Still got this one. Ring, ring, ring! Hopefully it doesn't kick us out to the right or the left. We need to get kicked out straight down, straight down. Not good. I needed to get kicked out to the left. Alright, kick me out to the left. Kind of screws you over, don't it? And we hit the goal. Shit. Whatever. I don't know if you can get Chaos Emeralds from there or if you have to get it from the rings. You little shit, man. You're a little poo-poo. Floating poops. I don't like that part. I wonder how many coins, or how many, God, I keep saying coins. Same bonus stage? No, this is the cool one. So this one's like Clue Clue Land. Just gotta race to the top. And the little thing at the bottom is gonna try to reach up to you. Oh, I fucked up, yep. Old Clue Clue Land. Alright, let's bust through the poo-poo. There we go. And it should be the end of it. Another key point that I want to address for this game is that it's really cool that you don't have to go to a loading screen for the next level. The next level's just there. Alright, we got a ship coming up. This is the thing that's gonna bomb us, right? I think it bombs us. Hagane style. Yeah, you think you're so fucking clever. You think you're so fucking clever, don't you? Rip. Let's keep moving. You're fine. I love how Robotnik's like reverted to. I love how Robotnik's turned in like pure warfare for his shit now. He's like, I'm done messing with you stupid animals. Alright, what's going on here? Yep, alright, so he burns away the bridge. So now we gotta focus over here. What did that even do? Didn't do shit. Alright. You're pussy. Alright. No! That didn't hit me, but okay. I'll take it. Whatever makes you sleep at night, right? And dead. Parts of these games really fucking irritate me. It's the knockback physics. They're jank. Like immediately what comes to mind when I hear knockback physics is this shit. Like all the time. That and Castlevania. Ninja Gaiden's up there too. Might hear some airplanes flying around outside. I live on an Air Force installation, so don't freak out. I promise there's not like a low-flying airplane. Can I get a few cheap hits on him before he does that shit? Because there's only 2 cannons he's using at any time. Oh my god! He's dead, doesn't matter. Fuck out of here, Robotnik. Asshole. Oh, who's gonna hit it first? Who's gonna hit it first? Alright, I did. Do. Ring. I lost my extra life. That irritates me. Knuckles! Why are you being a cuckles? 1, 2, breakthrough. Hell yeah. Alright. Now we're underwater again. Not a big fan of Sonic water levels. I said it in the last Contemporary Corner. It's just, I feel like the game slows down ridiculously whenever we go underwater, and that's just the way it is. It's just the way it's always going to be, probably. Let's see. It's always nice to have Tails help, though, Because it's almost like a second extra hit sometimes. Sometimes. Not much, but sometimes. Oh, that was that idiot that didn't breathe in the oxygen. I would like the oxygen too. Am I impervious to it because I have the bubble? Is that how this works? I don't remember. Don't matter now. I'm dead. I'm just kidding. Again, keeping the same sound effects that they've always kept. I love Sega for that. And no special, which is fine. No, we didn't hit it. Whatever. You hit that, you get like this mega ultra boost down. It just makes the level go by quicker. There's really nothing else to it. That, and then you can skim on the water, which is ultra convenient. Oh damn, could've gotten a bonus there. Whatever. It is what it is. We should be getting close to the end of this. Oh yeah, I forgot I can like do a mid-air attack now too. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do the whole time. The frame rate issue stayed. Look at that, they actually rolled over. I wonder if that's just an error of concept they never took the time to fix. Now what happens if you don't get the outline of these is that they'll just turn into regular red spheres and it's gonna suck. You have to do like jumping to get them to avoid hitting the red. Because if you hit the red, it kicks you out of the level, right? That's the whole principle of this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're getting quick really quickly here. We're getting very fast. Alright, where's the other one? We got 64 of these little guys left. Just gotta figure out which way to go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so if you don't get, I guess they're technically not really outlining him, so I would have had to have jumped that one time. That's frustrating. Maybe it's easier just to jump. Now here's the thing, if you're going really fast, you'll start bouncing around, and it's just a bad time. Just a bad time. Alright, where do you want me to go? I went over. Oh, okay. I guess we go this way. Hello? I remember you. You're an asshole. Alright, how does one beat this guy? I really don't remember. Apparently not that way. Oh, I see. We gotta dodge him. Don't matter, he did. I say he did. Now, if you want to get bonus points, you could keep, like, whipping this around. I don't see the point in it. It's easier if you have tails, because you'll get that second hit, like, guaranteed. I feel like in this game, this is really where like the whole blast processing concept really worked. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I feel like going fast in the later titles of Sonic actually pays off versus the other ones where it's just like, hey, how quick can you run into a pair of spikes that are horizontal and just, you know, totally fuck your day up. I am using a 6-button controller, but it is aftermarket. If you're curious, there's only 2 buttons that actually do fucking anything in this game. Which is the same for, like I said, all Sonic games, which is jump, and that's it. I don't think there's any other button, so maybe just one, if you consider the D-pad a button. It's all about just not getting squished. Like that. That was my toe that got squished, and it fucked me out of the level. I feel like we might be getting near the end of it. There's gonna be a boss battle, I just don't remember how it goes. I have beaten Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on stream, so I'm not unfamiliar with the bosses here. It's just been a minute since I've played it. Alright, Knuckles is gonna come be a cuckles. Don't you touch that switch! Oh, you bitch! Oh, you bitch. In the level, dude! Are you serious right now? In the level. Alright, what is the gimmick for this one? I don't remember. I really don't remember. That's how long it's been. Oh, this is the one that shoots the barrels out the back and then stirs up this little fucking water tornado. Yeah. It kills the shit out of you. And you're supposed to get on here and hit it once he makes the pillar, because you can't reach him otherwise. He just drops death charges. So we gotta wait until he does the tornado, jump on the platform, and don't run into the death charges like me if you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? We could get a few cheap hits there, and it killed me. I got blended. Will it blend? Sonic Edition. This is our last life. You've seen everything this game is and never will be, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes. The last major version like this that was just so badass. The OG Sonic that we know and love. Alright, abandon it. Thank you. I wish there was a more cost-economic way. I wish that, like, your friend could pick you up and throw you. I'm surprised I didn't even get a hit on him. Jesus Christ. Oh, so if I step on the depth charges, I can get like, rocketed up there. I didn't know that. I never really took that strategy. I just waited till he did the pillar, then ran with it. Interesting. Squirted to the top from Marble Garden Zone, one of my favorite levels. Reminds me a lot of Altered Beast. I think in Sonic 1 there's a Marble Zone as well that kind of looks like this. I don't know if they ever reused levels. I think they did for the most part, to some capacity, sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, that's game over, guys. Alright, cool. I've seen everything I need to see about this. Pretty decent game. Pretty decent game. I absolutely love Sonic the Hedgehog. It's always been a good time. Apparently we gotta continue. I don't remember getting it to continue, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I think we've seen enough of this. Let's go ahead and rate it. That was a really, really interesting experience. Such a great game. I've always loved older Sonics. It just makes sense to me, right? It's a very simple formula. Just a simple formula. Run to the right, get there as quick as you can if you can, and then beat the shit out of somebody. It's not rocket science, you know? It's been the same since the first game, for the most part. But let's go ahead and rate the game. Let's talk about some of the mechanics, and give it an overall score. Cart. This cart is simple. It's got great artwork, and it tells you everything the game is about. And if you know me, and if you've seen any of the past episodes, this is enough to get a perfect rating on a cart for me. Just make it look like you give a damn, show me what's inside the game and what I can expect, right? That's ultimately what it boils down to. I'm gonna give it an A. In terms of gameplay, it's ultimately the same, but they fixed one major thing, and that was the momentum that I felt that you would need just to move anywhere. That's pretty much absent in this game. Now, the whole frame rate issue underwater, still an issue, right? It's still an issue. It's probably always going to be an issue. You're underwater, so I guess they're not going to give you any freebies for moving underwater. So I'm going to give it an A. It's great. Music. Now, by now, we should be used to the style of music that Sonic has, right? I believe, and I don't know if this is folklore or if, you know, it's just something that was like handed down over time, but I believe Michael Jackson had some input on the composition of this game. Now, is he credited? No, he's not credited. Of course he wouldn't be credited. During the time that this was going on was when he was in the limelight, unfortunately, for a few allegations that we're not going to discuss here because that's not what we're doing here. But he wasn't credited for it. I believe that either some of his influence or some of the music still remains in there, but like I said, don't go looking for credits. You're not going to find them in there. The music is just, you expect something different by now, right? I feel like none of the songs outside of Green Hill Zone, which is in the first one, is memorable. So I'm going to give it a B. Artwork. The artwork's fine. I mean, what else could you want? There's nothing new. There's nothing spectacular. Sure, there's some shiny effects, you know? But other than that, it's been the same for years. So I'm going to give it a B. Fun. This is actually my favorite Sonic now. I think I bumped down Sonic CD just a little bit because, honestly, this game has everything I could want. I mean, the music's not as great, but again, we're talking about hardware limitations for the Genesis versus the Sega CD, which are two distinctively different things, even with additions. So, that leaves us with an overall score of a B. Not too bad, not too bad. This game is definitely one that you want to add to your collection if you play on Genesis. Get yourself a SCART cable, make those graphics pop, make it look good, make it look razor sharp. Just a great title, so definitely don't want to miss out on this one. And while you're at it, if you're gonna get Sonic 3, you might as well get Sonic and Knuckles, right? That's the logical thing to do. Plus, if you have Sonic and Knuckles, I think you can use this on Sonic 2. You can actually put Sonic 2 on here and play Sonic 2 as Knuckles, which is cool. Now, don't quote me on that. Whenever we talk about this particular one, which is going to be the next one, we'll discuss what compatibilities this one carried. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for me. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, and down in the comment section below, tell me what I should be playing. Remember, I got a big wall of stuff, and I love to showcase it, and I love to show y'all games that are on the wall. So if you suggest something, I will either get it or I will review it, one of the two. So definitely please do that. If you can take the time to do that, it'd be fucking just great. Anyway, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortifier out.